One of my favorite interactive activities that we do with students is in the reality testing subscale. And this is traditionally an activity we do in the in-class presentation model. And our classroom is set up in a way that there is a storage room, oddly, at the back of the classroom. So when we're talking about reality testing that week, we will have the course instructor just perform the normal class, go into it, and then I will come into the class with one of my staff members. And this is all prearranged and pre-scripted. Well, we walk back, we say, excuse me, sorry for interrupting the class, walk back into the storage room, and then I usually raise my voice and say, I thought we were going to have this cleaned up, or I thought we were going to do this differently, or that. And then the staff member, is expecting all of this, and they say, well, I'll get to it when I can, and this and that, or there's a script to go along with it where they appear to be, disobedient or at least belligerent. And so I usually end it with, well, that's fine, I'll fire you next week if it's not done, something like that. And then when I leave, most of the time I've found here lately, students all have their phones out and they're videoing it because they're like, I can't believe this is happening. But it goes on, the class goes for about another 20 minutes, and then the instructor says, okay, now you all saw my boss come in and what his reaction was to things. I want you to write down what you saw. And when they do, let's say we have 20 students in the class, they produce 20 different versions of what happened. And it ranges all the way from, well, she should have had it cleaned up. That's what he told her to do, all the way to, that guy's mean. I would never want to work for him. And so it's really interesting for the students then to see, wow, this person who I sit beside every day saw the same thing, heard the same thing, but what they took away from it was very different than what I did. And what that does is it exposes the student to understanding that their reality is just that, it's theirs. It is not everybody's. And so it helps them then to start to develop some of these other subscales like empathy and impulse control, flexibility, these types of things, because they're recognizing other people view the world differently than me. I need to not only appreciate that and respect it, but I need to understand that. And that helps students then when it comes to being objective and really analyzing a problem from all points of view. They're able to do that more effectively after that activity. And it's fun, so.